I originally had a script today to do about the new year and figuring out what you want to achieve in the new year and kind of your objectives and stuff like that, and how to create lasting habits and how to do it properly. Kind of like a new year, new me. Unfortunately, I didn't have the chance to film it. Rather than kind of sit there and not post anything, which I was against, and I wanted to post something and edit something because I enjoy that process and I didn't want it to go. I decided that I wanted to talk to everybody here about who I am and what I'm trying to do with this channel. Give you maybe a glimpse for the people that don't know me, because I have gone up slightly with followers, which has been exciting. And when I look at the platforms that I've been active on, especially YouTube and obviously Instagram as well, number of followers has gone up more than I had imagined, to be honest. There are people there that don't know who I am and maybe have kind of stumbled on the channel for other reasons and maybe like my videos. I'm hoping they like my videos, maybe what I was trying to convey with that. But I realized nobody knew who I was and what my background was, and I wanted to maybe share a short video on that today and talking about that. And I think the journey, because there's been a lot of up and downs over the last few years with my content, and I've been kind of posting and then stopping and posting for a number of reasons. If you've watched my videos before, you'll understand what and the reasons why. But for the last 4 months or so, I've been very consistent with my posting, and I've been very proud of the progress. I had about, I think 300 or 400 followers on YouTube, and it's grown in the last 4 months to about 3,500, which I didn't imagine, because I mean, YouTube, if anybody has been active on YouTube, it's one of the hardest places to gain followers. And so I'm very proud of that. It's a small number, but I do have a clear path of where I want to go with this. And I've always wanted to kind of share my views and thoughts and experiences and knowledge with people about my life and about health and wellness, which was my main goal. And in terms of longevity and being 45 years old, I've shifted a lot of my mindset towards longevity and learning as much as I can. And I've been able to help quite a number of people changing their life for the better and realizing proper training and proper nutrition and proper lifestyle plays a big role in that. So my goal with my YouTube channel was to honestly really bring out the message of what I wanted to do. And maybe I'll rewind a bit and talk about my background. So I had studied in university economics and business, which was probably far from what I'm doing right now to a certain extent. But I've always been into health and wellness or fitness for when I was in university, and I was doing personal training at the time to kind of learn and expand my knowledge when I was in university. And then eventually it became a bit more serious when I was training people for money and making an okay living off of it in university. And as I graduated from that just continued and grew. And I just trained more and more people, and people were seeing more results. And I realized that the more knowledge I was gaining, the better I was becoming at my craft, and I really enjoyed it. I worked within market research, market intelligence, and within marketing industry as well, before I had kind of gone full-time into fitness. And that kind of showed me what I didn't want to do in my life. And I didn't want to sit behind a desk, and I didn't want to kind of work for other people, let's say. And that's what kind of led me to expanding and kind of focusing on that. And eventually it kind of led me into CrossFit as a beginning. And this was in probably 2010-ish, where I started kind of doing CrossFit, which led to opening the first CrossFit box in Jordan. And I think it was at the time the 9th in the region. And I started it in my parents' garage with obviously other people there. And it grew organically, and it was a very exciting time because I was kind of teaching, giving classes, and I love to have that platform to kind of educate people about proper movement and why we do certain things. And it was a fantastic ride from 2011 all up until a few years ago. And I'm the founder of Quicksand that started the whole thing. So my progress from there kind of expanded from a small garage into what it is now as a gym. And it was a beautiful progression because it was very organic, and we were doing things really beautifully in terms of the quality and what we were offering. And I learned a lot during that time, but things kind of shifted at that point, and I kind of started to expand into other things that I wanted to explore in my life, and kind of left CrossFit behind, and I didn't want to continue with that part of it. But I did stay into wellness, and I did kind of expand my knowledge when it came to that. And eventually I became very comfortable with realizing I wanted to provide as much information to people as I can when it came to this, and kind of taking a lot of knowledge of really smart people that I look up to and follow, and kind of make it as simple as possible for people to understand. And that's where I am now, and this is why I'm doing these videos, and I'm learning. So I've learned a lot in terms of video editing, script writing, and what social media is and how to kind of run social media. And it's been a fantastic learning experience the last year. And from a person that's not very creative or very skilled when it comes to the artistic ability, I've been very happy with what I've been producing. And that's obviously my opinion. I'm sure people would disagree with that, but I've come a long way with that. And it just kind of hits on the point where whatever your objectives are, they don't come overnight. And the followers that I've gained and the traction that I've gained isn't just because of the last 6 months of this. I've been trying to do this for many years, off and on. And if you go back in the history of my videos, you'll see how long I've been trying to do this. And it takes a lot of hard work. And as is true for everything that we try to do, whether it's losing weight or getting healthy or changing habits, it doesn't just happen like a switch, and it just doesn't turn on and off. It does take a lot of hard work. But when you look back on these things and you kind of reflect on where you were and where you are now, it really does kind of give you motivation to keep pushing forward, because you've seen some of the results that you've been looking for. And if I had kind of looked at a month's work of videos that I've done and kind of say that I've only gotten a few followers, it's not worth the thing, I would have quit a long time ago. And I never in my head had that as an objective, that I wanted to reach an X number. I mean, it's great because it just shows that people are interested, but I cared about learning and enjoying that experience, that journey of getting where I want to go. And as long as I enjoyed that, then I knew I would continue doing this. And it's true for everything that we're trying to do. And all my clients that I've coached over the years, I've always said that we need to learn how to enjoy the process rather than think about, I want to lose X amount of weight. And once you get there, you kind of lose that motivation to move. If we find and enjoy the smaller things in life, I think it really does change how we're going to approach our tasks that we find may be difficult to do. And not everybody enjoys working out, so you do have to find a way to enjoy that process, whatever it is in that capacity. And that's pretty much why I wanted to talk with everybody, maybe unscripted. With this video, there's absolutely no script that I wrote. I had a few thoughts in my head that I wanted to kind of say, but the more important one is the people that are actually watching this. I wanted to say a thank you to you for the support that you've given me. There's still so much more that I have to learn and let's say perfect to a certain extent, because sometimes you don't see where things are going to go, but you have to kind of do it just to see where it's going to go. Eventually things start to open and you start to meet people, and these give you opportunities to do other things. And God knows, who knows in a year's time where the direction will be, but it's enjoying that process and kind of agreeing to do things that you are happy and excited and motivated to do, rather than do it out of it's my job type of thing. It's a short video today. It's something I just wanted to kind of talk to everybody about and say that we're coming up to the new year as well, and there are going to be a few videos that I will kind of maybe talk more about changing habits and where you want to go with things. So that cut out, but I was just trying to say that the next year I'm looking forward to it. It's the first time I've structured it and have objectives that I want to meet, and I'm excited about that. It's been an awesome few months now, seeing the progress and kind of getting better at what I'm trying to do. I think the next video will be about habits and changing habits and how to do that properly without failing at it. But that's it. I mean, excited to meet more people as well. And if you have comments or thoughts or subjects that you want me to cover, I'd love to hear about that. And who knows where I will be in a year's time, 12 months from now, if things go according to plan. But I'm excited about that. And yeah, I think that's it. That's it. I got a haircut, which is important. It's been a few months, and I did forget to clear up the surrounding backdrop. I forgot to put those away. But anyway, this is like my third shoot. I forgot my mic off, so I was talking into the camera without any audio, which is awesome. But that's just part and parcel of doing this. And hopefully this video is a bit better. So I'll see you in the next video, and until then, enjoy. Stay healthy, stay active, keep moving, enjoy life. And that's it. See you. And we're out.